As you make your way through the classrooms at Lincoln this year, you will notice a distinct focus on improving core instruction, specifically in the area of writing. This year, we are participating in an ongoing study of the Lucy Calkins Units of Study for Writing. This work is heavily grounded in the research that occurs in classrooms across the U.S. via the New York Teachers College Reading and Writing Project, and also addresses the rigorous standards of the Common Core. This structure provides teachers with some of the tools necessary to teach the art and craft of writing, and provides a framework for continuous high-quality instruction, meaningful feedback, and accelerated student growth. With this structure in place, all students, beginning in kindergarten, are exposed to the craft and structure of writing narrative, opinion, and informational text. All students have spent this first quarter exploring and learning how to craft narrative writing pieces with varying complexity. Teachers began this year by assessing student work using an impromptu assessment called an on-demand. This formative assessment was given to measure what skills a student owns fluently as a writer or uses each and every time they write. It provides a baseline measure which can be used to design instructional goals and measure student growth in the future. Lucy Calkins writing rubrics, which are based on a K-8 writing progression, provides teachers with specific information about their students as writers and assists with identifying remedial skills and the potential next steps to assist students with developing as writers. Let's watch now as Mrs. Redger, kindergarten teacher at Lincoln Elementary, works with her students to identify and connect to their prior learning and teach a new skill that will help enhance their writing. As soon as she teaches this skill, she will allow students an opportunity to practice in hopes that many of them will try it out on their own in their writing today.
Find that board, marker, and sock. Partner 1, will you sit on the board? Partner 2, will you put the marker and the sock in your bowl? Partner, you're done. You can go on over. Sure. All right, writers, we have been working on writing true stories. Sage, can I borrow your writing folder for a second? And I actually already grabbed it. Did you know that? I grabbed it at recess. Do you mind if I borrow it? Yes. Okay, because I was looking through Sage's folder the other day, and I noticed some things that she was doing, and now some things that she is now doing differently. Okay, Sage wrote about this on Monday. Sage, can you tell us about this?
It's gonna be like it's gonna be her, and when it was writing time, we didn't have enough time, so I couldn't write the body or the legs or that.
Gotcha. And you know what I noticed about this? I didn't know that you had run out of time, but what I noticed was that you had some floating people. She has Ella here, and she was floating. I didn't see her body. This is you? Oh, well, Sage was floating. She wasn't touching the ground. And I thought, you know what? I bet Sage has a really good story about this, but I don't see all of it. So I was thinking maybe we can start adding some more details to tell our stories. How's that sound?
Good.
Then I started flipping some more, and I saw this writing. And I thought, Sage has got it. She knows how to do it. Maybe she just ran out of time. So that's fantastic. All right?
I did not run out.
Can you tell me about this one?
I made that one so I don't have to wait all times and wait until it's the end of the day for school. So like all that pictures to make sure you do that. So this is Ella, and this is Gage, and that one is Carter.
Very good. And what are you guys doing in this picture?
We're celebrating my birthday party, and I made you right here.
Wonderful. And I can tell all of these people are here, and I can even see this. Is this maybe your
wand?
Your wand, because she's the princess at her birthday party. So Sage is doing a great job of painting that picture, of showing me what's happening in her story. And today, we're going to do the same thing. Now, put this to the side, and I'm going to write a story with you.
Okay.
And I have my blank paper here. Okay? So, remember, your markers are in your bowl. Very nice job. Okay, so let me tell you my story first, and then I'm going to do some drawing, and then I want you to tell me if you think I have all the details that I need. Okay? So, here's my story. Last night, I went to dinner with some of my friends, and I ate at a restaurant, and I got to watch the Cardinal game. Okay? So I'm going to draw that picture. Are you ready? That's me.
I love
Okay.
watching.
And this is my friend.
What's his name?
Her name's Mary.
Oh.
And then this is my other friend.
Just like Mary had
Yeah.
a lamb.
And her friend Stacy.
Well,
There's my story.
what about your you need to add more.
What are you talking about?
You need to add your clothes.
Yes, I do need to add close to them, but remember I told you I went to dinner with my friends at a restaurant?
Yeah, you need
Can
to
you
draw.
see that place in my picture?
No, all I see is
No. Let me start over. Let me try this again. Okay? So, let me try. And remember, I want to think about something that happened to me. And this really happened to me. I really went to dinner last night with my friends. And I want to practice telling my story, just like I just did for you. I practiced telling my story. But now I want to think about who was there, where we were, and what we did. Okay? So, let me practice my story one more time. Last night, I went to dinner with my friends at a restaurant, and we got to watch the Cardinal game. Okay? So, last night, I went to dinner with my friends. Here's me. And remember, I'm just sketching. I don't have my crayons yet. I can use my crayons later. Okay? And we'll put my other friend there. And then I said I was at a restaurant. So here's my table with, I know, you can see the table. Does it feel like you're there?
I like
And here's our food, and I'm going to pretend like I'm still walking over there because I can't draw it in front of there. Okay? And then here's my other friend. Remember what her name was? It was Mary's here, yes. And then who was the other one? Do you remember?
That's me, you.
Stacy was my other friend. Okay? And we got to watch the
Cardinal game.
Cardinal game. So I'm going to put that up here on the TV. And there was a friend, and he's got a bat there, and he's going to run around the bases. And unfortunately, we lost. It was kind of sad. I was kind of sad that the Cardinals lost last night. But that's okay. They play again tonight. Hopefully they get to win. So look at my story. Instead of just drawing, I went to dinner last night with my friends, me, Mary, and Stacy. I actually drew my restaurant. Oh, and you know what? I said it was at nighttime. So what if I put a window over here and I put the what? The moon up there to tell me that it was nighttime. So now you as the reader can look at this and see Miss Retcher and Mary and Stacy went to a restaurant and got to watch the Cardinal game, and I know that it was nighttime. Yes, I could put stars on there too. Now I'm going to give you some time to practice. So partner 1, can you take the board out from underneath of you? Partner 2, you have the marker. Can you hold the marker up for me? Laveda, do you have your marker?
Not here.
That's okay. Maybe you can work with Ella. And
Can you have it off?
okay. Now, partner 2, can you give partner 1 the marker?
I have it.
Perfect. So partner 1 has the marker and the board right now. And you two together are going to tell a story. Let's think back to the story, Levi, about when our buddies came down and we got to share our writing. Do you think we can do that? Okay. So, tell your story. One day, our buddies came to our room so we could share our writing. Can you draw that picture? Tell her why you draw it. Lord. Oh, I'm looking at your stories. I really feel like I'm there. I can see our buddy. Did we share with them? Don't forget. All right, Natalie, can you share with us what's on your board?
That's my first writing partner. Buddy. That's my second writing buddy. That's me. That's the sun. Those are the windows. That's my door.
Door, yes. Natalie, I look at your picture and I feel like I'm there. Look, friends, around our room. We have a door in our room. We have windows.
At the bottom.
Very nice job. Snaps for Natalie, please.
One of the ways we are using to improve our core instruction is working with the DESE Collaborative Works project to develop strategies for effective student feedback. By participating in this project, we hope to improve our ability to use formative assessments, rubrics, checklists, and learning progressions to provide students with specific feedback that will help students grow in all academic areas, including writing. Teachers at Lincoln have participated in the DESE module regarding feedback in the past, and this year we are working to incorporate this learning into our classroom instructional practices. Specifically this year, we are using student on-demand writing growth to monitor our gains. We are eagerly awaiting the final data for our first data cycle and beginning to plan for our second of 5 data cycles this year.
I was noticing with your writing, I see that you guys are really starting to stretch out those words. I see that you stretched out tree. Can we practice stretching that tree just like a rubber band? Ready? Tree. Great job. Tree. And you have, who's this guy?
Santa.
Santa. And I see she wrote Santa Claus. Can you guys practice stretching out those 2 words? Santa Claus. Great job. You guys remember, right? You do see ATN. Great job. You have been working on stretching out words, and I'm noticing that you guys are both ready to start writing sentences. So,
What have you been working on in Writer's Workshop?
Realistic fiction.
And what's your story about?
Penny goes to Camp Green Lake and she meets a whole bunch of new people.
Ooh, is there any kind of author that has inspired that work?
Louis Sacker.
Okay, and what did he write?
He wrote Holes.
Okay, and when you read that, did it help you? Did you pick up any tips from that author?
He used a lot of dialogue.
And so, have you found spots in your writing to use dialogue? Could you share a piece with us?
A chair spun around. Hi, my name is Mrs. Snow, but you can call me Miss Snow. Okay, said Penny, and when you talk to me, you need to call me Miss Snow.
Have you learned any strategies as a writer that have helped you to improve your writing?
We've learned to zoom, to pick a seed and to zoom in on our writing. So to pick a small moment instead of writing about all day long and just picking maybe something that happened maybe within an hour or 30 minutes.
Excellent. Kate, what kind of drafts have you written in this unit?
Well, I like to write about stuff that I've done with my friends or my family, like birthday parties and funny moments that I've had with my family or friends.
Is there one that you would like to share with us today?
There is one part. I was holding a stick with a marshmallow above the fire at the top of it. I didn't know what to do to get it to stop burning, so I shook it hoping the fire would go out. Then my plan backfired. The marshmallow flew off the stick and fell on my back.
Ooh, that sounds like a scary moment. What happened?
Yeah. So the marshmallow was on fire and then it fell and hit my back. So all my family came running over and are you okay? Are you okay?
Brett, what is your draft about?
My draft is about the first time I rode my dirt bike.
Do you have a favorite part you'd like to share?
Yes, I do. The part is, as soon as I knew that I gave it too much gas, it was too late. As soon as I let off the clutch all the way, I popped the wheelie, feeling the 4-stroke single cylinder, hit a stone, completely lost control, and hit the dog bowl.